Good evening. Good evening. I'm not going to do all that countdown nonsense and 30 seconds until we're live and all that. Whatever. I'm here. What's up, guys? Good evening. Hope everybody's having a great evening and ready to talk about Droppp because we got a lot going on, or I don't know if we got a lot going on, but we definitely have an announcement today. Something cool coming up. You see in the thumbnail, it was a Fantastik Plastik burn party that we're about to have. So we're going to check in on things and see what's going on with them. Let me check this real quick. All right, we're good there. So let's go over to the Droppp Arcade, see what's going on, see where we're at, see what the stats are looking like. And we'll get this pulled up here. And here's where we're at. So right now, total players, 2,953. Items converted, 1.918. What's up, Jeremy Knapp? 1,918,583. 78 million points converted. And the 333rd score is 42,622. Time left, 48 days, 7 hours, 57 minutes, and 56 seconds. That's where we're at. So current season rank for myself is 136. With 61,896 points and 2,255 items converted, with still 423,424 points in the bank, ready to go if needed. Right here, you can see the top 5. We still got Pop and Craze, Retry, Bulldoggy are the top 3. Same top 5. Nothing's changed there. If we jump down to my rank, you can see 136 right here. That's where we're currently sitting at, and still in the top, easily in the top 150. What's up, Obsessed with Horror? How are you? Easily in the top 50, 150 still, so we are sitting pretty. Won't have to make any moves tonight unless we want to play in the latest update that we've gotten from the Discord. So speaking of that, let's go over to the Discord and check out tonight's announcement or today's announcement and see what's really going on over there. So pull that up here real quick. Oh, it never lets me do that for some reason. All right, we'll just share the entire screen. How about that? Share, and then we'll get wonky for a second here, but here we go. This is where we are at. Hey, arcade players, starting now until May 7th for every item from the Fantastik Plastik Series 1 and Series 2 drops. A player converts to points. They will receive 1 entry into this competition. At the end of the contest, we will randomly draw 5 users to receive a digital pop pack. This contest ends May 7th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Winners will be selected and announced by May 8th at 5 p.m. Pacific. So that is the game we are playing now. That's what we're here to talk about. That, definitely talking about that. What's up, Kenneth Bird? Hello to everyone here from Virginia. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the Fantastik Plastik. What do we have? What could we potentially burn if we wanted to? It is not a set that I have a ton of because that is not one that, hang on, let me find, here we go. That is not one that I think I already burned a lot of them in earlier competitions. So not something I'm carrying a lot of. So do I want to get heavily involved in it? I don't know. I kind of want to see what's going to go on over the next couple days and then identify whether or not I want to jump in or if I want to hold on to the ones that I have, because hopefully, they'll go up in value. So we're going to go back over here to the arcade and take a look. If we go over to my stuff here, we are at an estimated value of 3385.80. So that value is definitely going up, has been going up steadily. And let's get into the Fantastik Plastik. So if I go this way, which is I find to be easier, and go down here, See, we have 4 and 5 of the epics. We've got 3 and 4, 6 maybe, I guess. Commons are, it looks like I have 2 complete sets. And I have some extra commons and things that I could burn if I want to, but I want to at least keep the 2 royalties that I have in that set. And then if we go up to here, you can see that I've only got 1 royalty set, and these are the extras that I have. So I've got a couple extras there, 1 extra there, and that's it. So there's not really a lot I can do to play in this one, whether I want to or not. It just is what it is. But I think that I may just hold on and see what happens over the next couple days to see if there's a lot of burn created because of this, then hopefully that those that are left that I'm holding on to will go up in value. But we'll see what's up, TFTV. How are you, brother? And if not, I may just jump in, give everything that I've got extra above and beyond the couple of royalty sets and throw it in there, secure my ranking in that top 150, and just take a chance at the packs. We'll see what happens. So I like the idea that they're continuing to do these drops, these announcements. And hey, if the pack is an MLP pack, I'm all down for My Little Pony. That's cool. I'm also surprised we haven't got another drop announcement yet. Where's the next IP that's going to drop for NFTs? We're all itching to get something, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. While I do this, I do want to show you guys what we are working with here on the PopKingPaul mystery box that I've got. So let me get this pulled up and I'll share my screen with that as well, because this is what we got in, we got a mystery box here from PopKingPaul, and it is not there. What's happening? Okay, there we go. All right, so now I can share this as well. This is the PopKingPaul mystery box. It was a 15 2-pack attack mystery boxes. There were all of these 2-packs available in that mystery box run anyway, and they were, I think, $85 or $79, $79.99, something like that, $80. And for the box, you get 4 pops and a 2-pack. You get up to 4 pops, I believe. But let me see if I can do this without messing anything up here. Let's get the original post, I believe is this one. Yeah. All right. So $59.99, not $79. So there's $60 boxes plus shipping, 50 total boxes, 3 to 4 pops per box. 2 packs count as 1 pop in this round. HobbyDB pricing only, or as of 4/21/25, guaranteed overvalue. Everyone eats. Picture just the 2-pack top hits for this run, and then I think I saw somewhere, right here. Top box was $400 at the time of boxing. Second top box was $200, and the third top box was $150 at time of boxing. So I love most of these. I like the game. I love the Game of Thrones one. I love the Roger and Jessica Rabbit. The Up one is great. Mitch, you would love that one. The Wet Bandits. Who doesn't love Home Alone? I don't know enough about Scott Pilgrim to be excited about that, but it is what it is. Jack and Rose, whatever. Blunt Man and Chronic right here with the Jay and Silent Bob would be awesome. My ideal would be the Grady Twins. That's what I would want the most. And then we have the vinyl 2-pack of Heat Miser and Snowmeister. Or Snow Miser. So that is the rundown on that mystery box, and ours is right here, and I will tell you it's heavy. So pretty excited. We're going to get into that here in just a minute, but really I just want to keep talking about that Droppp Arcade here for just a second. So let me get some statistics off of that Droppp Arcade one more time before we get into anything else on that. All right, share that. We're going to go here. And all right, so we're going to go back over to the arcade, to the leaderboard. Again, 136th currently with 61,896 points. But this is the number we're watching right here. 1,918,642 have been burned, and we are pushing towards that 2 million mark on the items converted. With still 48 days left, right? We're going to see what's going to happen. TFTV says I burned about 15 spastic commons today. Yeah, I think I burned all my spastic commons in the last event when we did all the common burns. So I probably shot my load a little too early there. That's what she said. With 48 days left, I expect that this number will far surpass that 2 million mark. Who knows where it'll go, but this is kind of what we've been eagerly watching, that 1.9 million converting over to that 2 million mark, and hopefully that'll come soon. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So right now, around us, we see KM Toys. We see, let's see, Skylar is right here. And who else do we know? Anybody up? Symbiote. Shockette is here sitting at 111. Some of these are probably people that we know, but I don't know their addresses because they might be backup wallets. But anyway, that's who is in the area that we are at. We might target Skylar and go after him personally, just destroy him, although I think he could literally destroy me. I'm just kidding. Love you, Skylar. Yeah, he could probably destroy me with his remaining wallet. So we'll leave that one alone. Shout out to Skylar. And then let's see if there's anybody else here. Going down the list, I don't see anything that jumps out to me, but that's where we're at. I've got a few notices saying that some of my spastics sold off the market earlier too. Yeah, that's good. See, that's what I want to see. Is I want to see both. I want to see a lot of sales and I want to see a lot of burn. If we can get those two things to happen, then we're going to get that increase in value for those what's remaining on that spastic. So that should be pretty cool. I am going to go ahead and open this mystery box. If you guys are ready, just say the word and I will get to opening, because that's really what I'm excited about. I don't have patience, so I want to get this thing ripped open and show it off. And we will talk more about the Droppp Arcade. I'm curious as to what you guys think. When is the next announcement going to be? What do you want to see? I'm still saying it's going to be Harry Potter Series 2. I don't know why, but that's just what I think. And that's what I think, so that's what I'm saying. All right, so we're looking for a 2-pack in here, and we are looking for we got a $60 box with guaranteed overvalue, or guaranteed value, maybe guaranteed overvalue, whatever it was. So I expect it to be pretty good. Now, I do have the bottoms, and I do have a 2-pack. So I knew this thing was heavy. So save your bubble wrap, kids. What's up, Blaze? Just gotten here in time for a PopKingPaul mystery box. We are opening it. We did get a 2-pack, which is what we were trying to do. So which 2-pack did we get? I don't know, but I don't know if you guys can hear this or not. It's in an armor. That's an armor. I didn't even know 2-packs had armors. That's an armor. So could it be the Grady twins? I don't know. I know you buying a mystery box. Are you feeling all right? Yeah, I'm feeling good. I just I had an itch. I scratched it. It's probably the last one I'll ever buy, but who knows? Funko announced a handful of limited pieces for the rewards program. Some speculation that could have a part in why no announcement currently. I got you. All right. Yep. Stacky boy in here. You know what we do when it's not a regular stack. So I can't tap it and shout out Luau and the other guy that he always puts up here. All right. So first pop out of the box. This is the front is boom. Okay. Gobo and Dozer. Fraggle Rock. One of my favorites. Love the Fraggle Rock pops. It's frosty because of this plastic, but it is what it is. That's what it is. Gobo and Dozer, PPG value $18. That's speaking my language right there. I like the Fraggle Rock. So we'll put that right here. And I'll put it right here. Second pop, there's only 3 because one's the 2-pack. So yep, that's the one, Blaze. That is the one. All right, so the next one's got the film on it too, but that's all right. I'm not going to try to take it off. Here we go. Second pop is, boom. Oh, Chucky. All right, so we did get a horror pop. Could it be that we got a horror box with the Grady twins in it? I don't know. We're about to find out. So Chucky, the Walmart exclusive. This is, I don't know, one from when, 2019. Gobo is from, boy, oh boy, 2017. 2017 on Gobo with Dozer. All right, so there those 2 are. What do you guys think the 2-pack's going to be? It's heavy. Man, these 2-packs are heavy. All right, I'm going to lean it up. I'm not going to look. I'll show you guys at the same time. Grady twins, maybe 3, 2. Here we go. Boom. Oh, we got the Home Alone. We got Harry and Marv. We got the 2-pack Wet Bandits Home Alone 2-pack, current value $110 in a 2-pack Pop Armor. Just like that. There it is. What is that sticker? That is Best Buy exclusive. Oh, yeah, Best Buy exclusive. So pretty cool. Not bad. I'll take it. That's a solid box. So 110, 118, and 119. That's what, 147, I think, for roughly 150. That's the 3rd highest box if it's that one. 150 was the 3rd highest box. 200 was the 2nd, and then the top box was 400, I believe. Here, I'll take that plastic off. Maybe you can see that better, but I love the little Dozer in there. He's cool. In fact, we might have to take him out of box because why not, right? What's up, Hutchison? What's happening? Just opening a mystery box. We've been talking about the arcade and seeing what's going on with that, but got one of those PopKingPaul mystery boxes and just pulled them out. Figured I would show them off. I'm not going to take this one out of box because it's $110, but I'll take this one out of box because I want this. I want to see this little guy here. See what he's all about. Let's see if I got a knife in here somewhere. I do, but I don't know where. We'll just use a screwdriver. Let's jam a screwdriver in there. It's only a 2017 Pop. No big deal. All right, we got Gobo. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, PKP does some incredible mystery boxes. Can I get this little guy out of here without destroying it? Yeah, check that out. He's like a little, one of those bitty pop or something. Crazy. That's pretty cool. Gobo and Dozer. I can't hold on to anything. And I don't know where he went. I'm not going to get him right now. So he went way under the desk. So, yeah, I always had a problem with Fraggle Rock because as much as I love these little guys, it always pissed me off that those Dozers would put all that work into building that stuff, and then those guys would just come along and eat it. So, not cool, man. Not cool. But yeah, anyway, there you go. We got the Wet Bandits from Home Alone. Looks like we got a $23 price tag on it. Somebody sold that at some point for $23. It's now PPG at $110. Great box. Great box. And that Chucky's really cool too. I like that Chucky. Got the knife, got the torn up face, Walmart exclusive. You know, everybody's always hot after those Walmart exclusives. But yeah, I mean, those are 3 pops that'll be up for sale if anybody's interested. I don't think there'll be any damage on this little guy that I've managed to lose. I think I'd get him with my foot. 2 more days till Fortnite new season. Yeah. It's not a new season. It's just Star Wars nonsense. Fortnite's a nightmare on Star Wars seasons. I hate it. So yeah, that's what we got. When you go into the Sally House? We're going to the Sally House on September 12th. So not for a while, but September 12th. Got my collection going in the first place with his boxes, and always a good value. Yeah, I came into collecting right as he was ending his custom mystery boxes, the one that he would create specifically for you. So he was still obviously doing mystery boxes, but he wasn't doing the whatever you call them, the customized ones that he was doing for people. So I missed that opportunity to get those, but I've gotten several of his boxes in the past. One time I got two of them that were like, I don't know, $50, $70 or something. And I got two of them, and they both came in, and they were huge boxes, and both boxes had two 10-inch pops in them. I was like, no freaking way. Great value, but I was like, man, I don't want 10-inch pops. What am I going to do with these? But I kept them. I still have them, I believe. All right, enough playing with the pops. One of these days, I'll show you guys the rest of the pops that I have that I'm trying to put up for sale or on the market, or maybe I'll do for F Cancer or something like that. But I have very limited pops left. Most of the ones that I have are in the horror genre because that's what I, was collecting. That's the personal collection. So yeah, I mean, these guys here, for example, they're part of the personal collection. Everything else I have, just a bookshelf full of remaining ones that I probably will get rid of at some point. So that's what I got. But I do have a bunch in another room that are like the gifts and things that I received. Although as I look over here, TFTV gave me a 3-pack of the Rice Krispie Snap, Crackle, and Pop, and it's still sitting right over there. So that's a cool one to have. All right, so Droppp Arcade. Let's talk again. The big announcement was that between now and May 7th, for every item from Fantastik Plastik 1 and 2, Series 1 and 2, every item burned gets you a point, and then 5 random winners will be drawn on May 7th, and they will receive packs, NFT packs. So that's kind of where we're at. Yeah. Oh, TF, I've got that, and I love that thing. I literally sitting right there. I can see it off camera. So there's a few other personal collectibles. I got a couple of things from I don't know, a bunch of other people, but it's pretty cool. And that was back in the ad icon days, back when ad icons were all the rage. So, All right, so here we are. Once again, we've got till May 7th to get these points converted so that we can get in the drawing for the free packs. And right now we're still sitting at 1,918,642. Items converted, still waiting to cross that 2 million mark. 48 days, 7 hours, 35 minutes, and 50 seconds left. And the 333rd spot is at 42,622. We are sitting currently at 136. So I expect that to go down with this announcement because people do jump in these things, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll push anybody up over this. I'll be excited to see if we drop out of the 150, top 150, because that's when I like to make a move to try to stay into that top 150. You know the goal, guys. I'm going to go over it again. The goal is to finish in the top 333 and get that physical. And then if we can identify the 334th place, I will gift it to them. If we can't identify that person, we're going to auction that off and donate the proceeds to charity, the American Cancer Society, which is near and dear to us here. And so that's what we're going to do. But that's the goal for us with Droppp Arcade Series 1. And so that's what we're going to do. Sent you 4 commas to help the cause. Hopefully I remembered your wallet. Right on. All right, let's see. Let's go back over here, share this, and let's take care of those right now. You find the wallet here. All right, so boom. And there they are right there. Max Psych. Very cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Dave. Very, very kind of you. We'll burn those. I have a bit of apprehension of burning any max token heads, but I'm going to do that. This is the one to burn. So I have quite the max collection. I did not participate in the last one because I like my max token heads. So we currently have 663 max token heads across all of the different series and sets. So that's fun. But Max Psych, we're going to burn these as soon as they're available. Let's see, they are now available. So we're going to play in the arcade and make this thing happen. Now we go one. Hope that counts for both contests. Still one more day of max comp. Oh, very cool. You're right. There is one more day. This should count for both. Let's find out what we're going to do here. We're going to burn those. So you're telling me I have a chance. Very cool. We got those burned. Didn't change our position at 136, but that is awesome. And if we win, we're going to share it with this community. We're going to do something cool. So still one more day of max competition. I did forget about that. Let's go. Let me look at that real quick. So that max competition is ending, tomorrow, May 1st at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. Pacific. Top 10 players who convert the most max token head in the name. And the next week will receive a Droppp Monsters crate. Very cool. Very cool. So yeah, if that counts for both, I mean, you double your odds. So you're telling me I have two chances. Cue the Dumb and Dumber quote. Love it. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Anything new or exciting other than that outside of Droppp? I'm excited about to see when we can pass that 2 million mark. I'm excited to see what other announcements, because now they're kind of rolling in, right? We had prototypes. We had 2 of the prototypes. We had multiple packs given away. We have a monster crate given away. So we've got a lot of things that are going on, and I think that's really exciting. I hope that keeps the momentum. I think the only thing stalling it out right now is this one thing, which is this number right here. It's the time left counter, 48 days, 7 hours, 31 minutes, and 40 seconds. That's the only thing that I think has slowed this thing down, and it's simply because, a lot of people are waiting until that last minute to, the crates are up in value big time. There's a lot of movement on the trades. In fact, let's look at something else while I'm thinking about it here. I believe that I'll share the screen here in just a second when I can figure out what I'm doing here. Overview. There's a way to do this on Pop and Stock, and so I'm gonna see if I can find that real quick before I. Maybe I'm not right. I think there is somewhere, but I don't remember. There's somewhere I can go to track that, but I'll have to look it up because I wasn't prepared for that. But you still have an unopened? Yeah, you definitely. I mean, look at the market value on the Droppp crates. So, well, what am I doing here? Let's go back up here to Marketplace. Actually, let's go to Drops. And we'll go back down here. I think it was working last time I tried. Maybe it's not working. Sometimes I can click on it and sometimes I can't. So I don't really know what the deal is, but there are Droppp boxes available. Let me look on Atomic Hub. Well, no, they're not going to be on. They're not on Atomic Hub. What am I thinking? I can't get it to work, so it is what it is. It won't click. But yes, they are still available, and I'm pretty sure that the value has gone up pretty good, and there's some usage for them. There is a usage for them. So I was trying to figure out what all that was, but I don't remember. Outside of the using as your avatar, I currently only have 2 that are opened. I don't have any unopened, and not in the market to buy one at this moment, I don't think. I think they were $20 or so last I looked, weren't they? Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, what else we got? Excited to see what else they pull out, if they're going to do anything more with, Droppp specific stuff as far as the Droppp monsters, or I'd love to see a series 2 of that as well. If they're going to do anything, you have 6 of them open. Geesh, you just went on a spree of buying those things up, didn't you? I think I got the one, and then I don't know why I didn't do anything there. But then when I bought a collection, it came with one, so I ended up with 2. So hopefully we'll have a new Droppp announcement. But like you said, TFTV, maybe they were waiting on some limited pieces for the reward system that Funko announced. Maybe there's some things that are holding back an announcement. Maybe who knows what. But hopefully we'll get an announcement soon with a new IP. I'd love to see it be something we haven't seen yet, but realistically, I'm expecting another Series 2 or Series 3. And so, as you guys know, I've just predicted the timeline wrong, but I'm still sticking by Harry Potter Series 2. That's what I'm going with. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully, maybe we'll find out tomorrow if we win anything from the max token heads we just burned. And if not, then if we don't win there, then we've got until May 7th, and we can burn some more of the Fantastik Plastik and try to get something there as well. And if we do anything we win on this through the Droppp Arcade, anything else, we're going to share that back with the community. So keep coming back, keep watching. I need to do better at like announcing that I'm going to go live. But basically, just assume that if there's an announcement with Droppp, I'm going to go live. I think the only one I didn't was this last one on the max token heads, and only because I got sick and I went to a sporting event and I came home sick and it was a hot mess, whatever. So we will always go live if there is any kind of announcement or updates, or when we pass that 2 million mark, I expect that I'm going to jump on and go live to do an announcement, talk about it. If we buy any more mystery boxes or anything, we'll go live, although I have zero plans to do that. I'm trying to get rid of the ones I have. I don't know why I'm buying mystery boxes. But for a $59 value, or $60 box, pulling out 150, dude, that's a home run. I'm excited. Well done. I was not always that lucky with those. Although that Captain Spaulding did come from. Anybody want to guess where this Captain Spaulding came from? What mystery box I pulled that out of? This individual that I pulled this pop out of their box has been a hot topic of conversation as of recent for some shady practices in their mystery boxes, and it's not the most latest one. We need to create a hook in our Discord for when you go live. I'll DM you about it. Sweet. That would be fantastic. Webhook. That'd be awesome. Yes, TFTV. That came from a mystery box from Jassy, from H1K or whatever she was going by. I probably ought to get it checked. It is a 2014, and I'm pretty confident that it's real, but it's one of those things that now everything that we know. So you can never be too careful, but this one's real. I think you guys can tell me differently if I'm wrong, but it looks real to me. Don't care. It's not going anywhere anyway. So, but yeah, got that one out of a Jassy box back in the day, way back in the day, years ago. So anyway, let's get some more things going. Droppp, I can't wait to see what you're going to do. Can't wait to see what kind of fun new games and mini arcades we're going to have moving forward. We still have so much time left with that 48 days or whatever it is. See, now it came up. 48 days and 7 hours left. Okay, here, check this out. It finally popped up. So, Droppp Monsters, Shop Collection. I was going to say, hopefully that didn't take as long either, but all right. So it's just There's the box. So $30, $29.97 and up for the crates. So we look at all listings, we got $29.97, so $30, then jumps to $31.60. And then you got a couple there, and then it goes up to 33. And then from there, so you only have 5 in that 33 range, and then it's going to go up to $40. So, if you're in the market, get them now because they're going to be $40 real soon. And there's a lot of really, really cool ones. And if you can get one of those that have the epic, outfits or backgrounds or anything else, then that's pretty dang cool. So anyway, that's what we got. Heard total of 260 unopened. That checks. That math checks, I think. Open them up. You got 2. What are you going to do, TFTV? You going to sell them? Or are you going to rip them? I don't know how you don't rip them. That doesn't make any sense to me. I never met a pack or a crate I didn't want to open. So shocked that you have unopened packs, but you have sealed product of everything. So it doesn't surprise me with you. Not sponsored, but shout out to the Bomb Pop Ghost. Tonight I'm going to try the Swedish fish. I had no idea I'd never tried these. I really want to try the Welch's grape one. That sounds really good, but we'll give this Swedish fish one a try and see how it is. Good God, that tastes like a Swedish fish. Wow. 3x the money now, of course. Yeah, I mean, you'd be way smarter to sell it unopened. I just wouldn't. TFTV, you should remember the time when I went out, not a Pokemon collector, for the purpose of reselling. I went and bought a ton of not vintage, but old school Pokemon sealed product. And I got it here. And my intention was I'm going to store it up in the attic and I'm going to sell it years from now. And it wasn't here for 2 weeks. And I spent $2,000 on Pokemon sealed product and I ripped all of it. Every bit of it. Now I did sell off every hit, every collector piece, every whatever, but I can't help it. I have no self-control, 0 self-control when it comes to ripping. Can't not do it. So, all right. Well, that's all I got for tonight. It's been 37 minutes. We're going on 40 minutes. I actually have to be somewhere at 7 o'clock. I want these to go longer, but Wednesday night is always a rough night. And that seems to be when they like to make their announcements. So I'm going to have to burn out of here pretty quick. And yeah, I can't imagine the value today either. It would have been stupid. It would have been, I don't like to think about it. I will say that I've recouped all of my money out of all the investment that I've made in that segment. And then I walked away from it because I'm just not a collector of that. I got all those cards graded. I did all that stuff, but I've sold all that stuff off. We're in good shape, moved on to bigger and brighter things. And I just find another rabbit hole to go down. What's up, Mr. Mark K? Energy Drink Rain made a jalapeno drink. All right, I would try that. Old Chicago, the restaurant, has that home of the World Beer Tour. Used to have, I don't think they still do, but they used to have a jalapeno beer, and it actually had a jalapeno pepper in the bottom of the beer. It was both incredibly hot and incredibly disgusting, but you had to drink it in order to complete the tour. So somewhere, my name's on a wall somewhere in some old Chicago. But Energy Drink Rain made a jalapeno drink. I may have to look and see if I can find that. We are currently on the hunt. Mitchie is a Red Bull drinker, and she likes the Red Bull peach something, mango maybe, and they discontinued it. So we have been driving around Kansas City and various other areas, stopping at every possible gas station we can find to see if we can just scoop up any last bit of inventory they have. They still have some on Amazon, so we're stocked up for a little bit, but we are in the hunt locally. We're trying to find it anywhere that we can. Yeah, it better be hot, but it was disgusting on every level. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the ice cream man is driving by outside. Jeremy, I will text you. All right, that sounds good. There's a new one that came out that's a pink bottle or pink can that's peach something. Or it's white peach, and it's not that one. This is like a burgundy or dark. It looks like the watermelon can, so it's kind of I don't know, maroonish. That's what I've been told. I don't know. I can't tell the difference between all that. But what's up, Climbing Moon? But it's peach something. I can probably tell you in 1 second here. I don't really need to be anywhere. I do, but I won't. All right, Red Bull peach. It is, peach nectarine. Peach nectarine. So can't find it in any of the stores around here. I usually go after the Pipeline Punch by Monster. So Pipeline Punch is my hands down favorite of all energy drinks. Pipeline, and I like the Chaos. I'm a big Monster fan, but I've lost like 25 pounds, and I've tried to quit drinking soda, and I've been trying to quit the energy drinks. And the only reason I even tried Ghost was because it's 5 calories and 0 sugar, even though it's probably 10 times worse for you than any other, or just as bad for you as any other drink. So, and I really just wanted to try Swedish Fish, and it tastes like Swedish Fish. But that's a good sign. If the Welch's Grape one tastes like Welch's Grape, then we're golden. TF, I appreciate you keeping an eye out. You know how it is. I mean, of course she would want, and of course she would drink the one that they would discontinue. Had to be her favorite. So there you go. Big fan of the Ghost, but man, it is ultra sweet. It is so sweet. For 0 sugar, they got a lot of sugar substitute in there. It's pretty sweet. So, and you can't really replace Red Bull Peach Nectarine with any other energy drink peach, because Red Bull is unique in their flavor of gasoline or whatever the hell, rocket fuel or whatever the hell that taste is. I can't drink it. I'm a Monster guy, which probably tastes like a different kind of gasoline, but that's all right. Whatever. But anyway, I don't know why we're talking about Monster drinks, but that's what it is. PopKingPaul, shout out to PopKingPaul, great mystery box, $59.99 box, guaranteed overvalue. We hit $150 in our box. Droppp Arcade going strong, getting ready to come up on that 2 million mark of NFTs burned, and we still have 48 days left. We have 1 more day left in the Max Token Head burn party, and we have 7 days starting today, or it'll end on May 7th, for the burn party on Fantastik Plastik. So get involved, burn your cards, try to win those packs, and burn it all. Get everything in there that you can, and try to stay in that top 333 so you can get that redemption. Did you go to Monday Night Raw? Was in Kansas City on Monday. I did not. I have a bunch of friends that are, I went on a live stream to do predictions for WrestleMania, and all of those friends are big fans of the wrestling. And they've been trying to get me into it. I just haven't taken that shot yet. If I would go to something like that, I probably would become a fan, but I'm just haven't been a wrestling fan. I don't know enough about it not since the 80s, at least. I mean, I was a Hulk Hogan fan and Andre the Giant and those guys back in the day, but I don't think I've watched wrestling since then. Added a new tool to calculate the total burns, including the pre-arcade burns, and we are way over 2 million, almost 2. Oh, really? Including the pre-arcade. Sweet. Okay. Going to Raw in Omaha this Monday, 4 seat behind Michael Cole. See that? I mean, that'd be really cool if being down close like that. Omaha, hell, that's only, where I live is almost as close to Omaha as it is Kansas City. I'm about 45 minutes north of Kansas City, and I'm only about an hour, little over an hour, or whatever it is, from Omaha. Love Omaha, great city. I got family up there, and they got a great zoo. That's what I know about it. So, Climbing Moon, we are going to definitely check that out. gonna get taken to jail for being wild. Hey, you do what you do, man. Have fun. If you need anything, you hit me up. We'll collectively gather some bail money for you. See what we can come up with. Just don't do anything too crazy, because I don't know how much money we can raise with 9 viewers. So keep it to a signature bond. That's what I'll say. Try to keep it to a signature bond. Yes. So we're coming up on 2 million for this. Get your stuff in, get it burned, compete in these mini competitions, stay in that top 333. You guys know that I'm going to try to stay in that top 333. I'm going to, at some point when we get closer to the last couple of weeks, I will let myself fall all the way down to 333 and then just try to maintain in that space. And we'll just see what happens. If it gets crazy, it gets crazy. If it doesn't, we'll maintain that. We'll stay in there, and then we will take that physical and try to donate it down to that 334th spot. If we can verify who that is and confirm who that is, we will gift that to them for being the runner-up in 334th spot. If we can't, we're going to sell it, auction it, whatever, and donate those proceeds to the American Cancer Society. And either way, I'll probably make a donation, because we're going to do an F Cancer event this year again as well. So be thinking about that. I will get you information as I can as we come up with that. I know Mitchie and I want to do something that gives back a little bit. So that's what we plan on doing. But now we are going to, I was in Kansas City in November, got kicked out of the hotel we were in. Yeah, you're getting rowdy. All right. You gotta, I don't know, man. Just live life, have fun. I guess you get kicked out of a hotel, go get another one. I'm not going to tell you how to live. Just enjoy yourself. But yeah, I don't know what hotel it was. What were you in Kansas City for? Anything fun? You ever make it down this way, let me know. I work in Kansas City, so I commute about an hour and 15 minutes to work every day and back, because I work we live north of Kansas City, and I work on the kind of southeast side of Kansas City. So back and forth every day through all of Kansas City. I run a sales team that covers the entirety of, or the west side of Missouri and parts of Kansas, Iowa, Nebraska, wherever we go. So we're all over the place. Got banned for speaking my mind, but it's all good. Hey, let's stick by what you believe. Speak your mind. I mean, we got freedom of speech. Say what you want to say, right? Stand by it. If you don't stand by it, then don't say it. All right, gentlemen, ladies, everybody that's in here, anybody that's hanging out with us, thank you for being here. I am going to bounce out because I do have somewhere to be in 12 minutes, and I'm going to have to hustle because I'm still in shorts. I do have shorts on, but no pants. So I got to go get ready and get out of here. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks for popping in. We'll see you here real soon, because I'm sure there'll be another drop announcement, and I'm going to update us here as we get to the end of the 7th day, or update on the winners of these, both the Max Token Head and the this one that we're doing now with Fantastik Plastik. So stick around, stay tuned. We'll get things set up so that we can get notifications out. But if you're not following or subscribed, go ahead and do all that stuff. Turn on notifications. That way you'll know when we go live. And that's all I got for tonight. So thank you all for being here, and we will see you in the next one. Oh, yeah, we will.